Good morning. It's day 7. We had a really good night here at our stealth campsite near Unicoi Gap.
So we are leaving. That's probably about 7:30 this morning. Got an earlier jump. Still trying to get more efficient at setting up and tearing down. I don't know. We don't. Kind of crazy to think you got everything you need. Food, water, and shelter. Even in some pretty cold climates, you can carry it all on your back. But still trying to organize our packs. You think you know where everything is until you want something. You must be at the very bottom. You have to forget it till tonight. So still trying to rearrange things. Find how we like them. So got a big climb right out of the start here. Not really looking forward to it, but it's one of those things. We're not going to get stronger unless we do it. So
we have 2 really big climbs today, and 2 really steep downhill, and then a couple little bumps till we get to where we think we're going to tent tonight.
Yeah, there's another. The shelters aren't working out kind of how we're doing it, so there's another small campsite we're hoping to get to tonight. So, all right, we'll see you. Climbing up Rocky Mountain. We had some people ask us if the trail was paved that we were walking on, so there's a trail, and the answer is no, it is not paved. Fog is starting to burn off. You can see the mountains on the other side of the road. Came down off them peaks yesterday, dropped down into Unicoi, so hopefully we get some sun today. Nice day anyways. Well, made it to the top of Rocky Mountain. Finally getting above the cloud deck. We had some beautiful views back farther. There were just enough trees that it wouldn't show up. You can see it a little bit here. Just above the cloud deck, you can see that cloud rolling through kind of here underneath of us. So hoping the sun would burn a little more of that off, but it's really pronounced back there a way. You can just see that cloud deck hanging in the valley, and we were up above it here. So yeah. Wasn't a bad hike. We had to rest a few times, we always do, but to the top now. We got one more big down and another big up today. Well, it's 10 o'clock. Made it up and over our first big mountain. We got one more. Trey is the next big mountain we got to do today. So a little encouraged by that. It's a popular saying on the trail out here. It's hike your own hike. Essentially means you do your thing, I'll do mine. So the bubble, the majority of the hikers that hike jump on in the middle of March. They consider that the bubble, the big group of people. So one thing we've discovered is being out here early in February, is the people that are out here, they're the thoroughbreds. They're the serious hikers that want to stay way ahead of the bubble and get stuff done. And so it's, that being said, it's a little bit hard. I mean, they're amazing people. All these people are. They're super encouraging to us. I think it's great we're doing it together, and they're just like, do what you can, don't worry about it. Because a lot of these people out here, guys and girls, I mean, there's women out here knocking this thing out too. They've got a June end date. So they're just flying through this thing. We were coming up Rocky Mountain here. We stopped to rest, and we looked down, and this kid's just sprinting up the mountain like he's on flat land. And he stopped and talked to us. Really nice guy, probably mid-20s. Said he lives in the Badlands, so he's used to the hills, and said he did 18 miles yesterday. He's trying to do 21 today, and carrying enough food to get to the NOC, and then a day or so after the NOC is the Smoky Mountains. He said, in a week, he's hoping to be the Smoky Mountains already. So back to the hike your own hike. It's a little bit hard for maybe me, maybe not so much for Sandra, but and not be competitive or just think, man, are we this pathetic trying to grind out 11 miles, when these guys are knocking out 21. But like I said, these guys aren't arrogant. They're not bragging about the miles they're doing. They're just stating, you know, this is how far I came. This is my goal for today, you know, and like I said, super encouraging. So yeah, we're just trying to keep our heads on straight and hike our own hike. So taking a little break, and then we're heading up Tree Mountain.
Well, the day's done. We're in our tent. We hiked 11-2 from Unicoi Gap to Addis Gap. It's just a campsite here. A couple other guys here as well. In order to get to the next shelter, it's a big push up over the next mountain, and we weren't up for that tonight. So
I was struggling today with my left foot. For some reason, the tendon in the very bottom kept kind of like Charlie horsing when we would do the downhills, and so it made it kind of a struggle. But I think I've got it figured out, and hopefully tomorrow will be better.
yeah, I think we got around 6 miles tomorrow, and then we'll be jumping off and going to a hostel. We got to resupply for food again, and it's nice to take a shower and do laundry occasionally too. So we'll be doing both of those tomorrow. So, all right, good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.